Dear Diary. Still no rocket launcher. Welcome back to Charles Plays Quake. Charles in the house. We must continue holding down the fort while Tom is busy. So welcome to the Elder God Shrine. This level will introduce a new pain in the ass enemy who is more annoying than difficult. Anyway, this door is our way out of this room. To open it, you must shoot the big red window. Naturally, that will cause the two incredibly balanced enemies to come lumbering after you. However, sadistic psychotic sex pervert mode plus the fact they are not Wendigos means they ain't shit. There are a few doors in this room, but 2 of them are currently locked. This room, despite the grenade spamming cunt up the top, isn't too rough. First things first, proceed to hit the switch located under the balcony. A few tin cans will spawn to have a go of things, but we still have sadistic psychotic sex pervert mode. And thank goodness for that. That fiend could have been big trouble otherwise. Everything is now dead except the grenade spammers, and it's time to deal with them, because I'm sick of their spamming crap. We only have 39 hit points remaining, but there is a green armor up here at least. You may notice the 2 blocked doorways. Those are for later. The switch we pressed has opened the door. The door in question is out here, ah, Jesus Christ. Fuck off with your balance bullshit already. Yeah, Wendigos are way more intimidating. Okay, let's head to the door. A bunch of stained glass in this room. Be aware that there are a bunch of dumbshits crags hiding behind it. Go ahead and introduce the faggots to your nail gun. Grats, you fell in the water. Now then, I suggest you do a reverse drop here, because 3 yokers will grenade the fuck out of your rear end otherwise. Nice strike, Quake, but we are well aware of you and your low John Romero antics. Grab the Amazon and then head over to the little pool. It's time for a swim. This is a little surreal looking, like a shitty Minecraft server. Now, is it just me, or was there a massive stonking change in scenery just now? We were in a shrine, and we've stumbled upon a cemetery where the corpses seem to be out and about. We don't have time for their rotting undead crap. Unfortunately, the game will cough up the grenade launcher here. I really hope you are proficient at using the damn thing by this point in the game, because you had better get used to it. As I said before, Episode 4 really does not want you to have a damn rocket launcher. Why? Because it's a massive brick, that's why. And on the subject of massive bricks, the undead are probably thinking that about me and my grenades, but fuck them. They're supposed to be dead for fuck's sake. Besides, all I'm doing is giving them grenades. It's hardly my fault if they don't have the dexterity to catch the damn things. For God's sakes, put your grenade launcher away while you are running sadistic psychotic sex pervert mode in the cemetery, unless you have some sophisticated desire to join the undeaders kids, or unless you know nothing can pop out of the ground right in front of you. This is the shittiest little crypt ever, but at least there are a few grenades for us to collect. I know the item is called rockets, but since Episode 4 wants to be a dick, screw it. Fuck off with your timing, stupid fiend. Get the hell out of my face. Your British overlord demands it. Step through this rather odd-looking slip gate to teleport to a new area. More scrags will attack from the stained glass, and these fuckers are persistent, and will continuously spawn as long as you are in this room. Killing the first 2 will open the door behind you, leading back to the starting area. But let's continue this way, grabbing some hidden grenades out of the water. This platform is an elevator, and we will ride it up to the stained glass, and the quicker we can do what we need to do in here, the better. Scrags suck, but an endless supply of even fodder enemies proved too much for even British overlords. Behind the stained glass window counts as a secret, and each window is hiding 25 health. Time for quad damage. This level is really rather generous with sadistic psychotic sex pervert mode. This is the 3rd time so far. Now then, welcome to the maze of the level, and say hello to a new enemy. This is a spawn, and spawns have a bitch of an itch, but don't have any hands to scratch themselves. So they will lob themselves in your direction over and over with the intention of using you as a rubbing post. Be aware, spawns are not only tougher than you would expect from blobs, they also have a rather nasty ace up their sleeve. When you kill a spawn, it activates Super Salt Mode and detonates, and the explosion does an absolute fuck ton of damage, so be wary. There are a few other things about spawns worth mentioning. Spawns will dominate just about anything else in an infight due to their incredibly erratic movements and reasonable damage, and as you no doubt noticed from that, they are incredibly difficult to hit with any weapon that isn't the rocket launcher. Of course, we don't have a damn rocket launcher, because episode 4's a faggot. And so is this fiend, trying to prove something. Fuck off, fiend, you ain't shit next to your spawn brethren. You have officially been outbalanced. Spawns can be pretty relentless in their pursuit of you, and like I said, they have a bitch of an itch, and no hands to scratch, so I can't really blame them. In fact, spawns are the only enemy in the game that move at a greater velocity than the player, but only once the player gets near enough. They slide slowly along the ground until that point. I can still hear the fucker splotching and bouncing around like a crackhead, so let's delve deeper into the maze to not have to deal with the fucker. This is a loop section, and there is a switch here that will lower the floor, taking you down to a rather pathetically hidden secret area. A few enemies are waiting, but no spawns, so easy shit. And as you can see, there is yet another quad damage for us to collect, as well as some green armor that will be replaced rather quickly, really. There are two ways out of this secret area, one of which is by riding the elevator back up to the maze. However, if you activate the elevator and step off it quick enough, there is a slip gate.
Quad damage.
It will flop you down at a set of red armor on a secret balcony in the scrag room. Now then, let's move those legs, because sadistic psychotic sex pervert mode won't last forever. Along this hallway is a gold key door, and behind said door is the level exit, making the gold key our ultimate goal for the level. Take out the ogres in there if you like, more will spawn anyway. I would suggest taking it cautiously here, because a spawn is lurking somewhere in these halls, and he wants to rub his body against yours like some kind of freak. Let's see if we can't sneak up on the little prick. Oh thank fuck, the hunter has become the hunted. If you find yourself in a situation like this, get your ass to an area where you can use the spawn's velocity against it. In other words, anywhere that isn't cramped as hell, this long hallway will do perfectly. Let the spawn nip away, and then nail him from a distance. Do not kill the spawn when he's right near you, unless you like taking enormous amounts of damage. Grab the 100 health bonus from here, and head back into the maze itself. You can see a yellow armor over there. Be aware that it's strapped in Lil John Romero fashion. The lights will even go out. And trying to fight a fiend in darkness is artificial difficulty. I hope you level designers are taking notes on how to not create a fair and balanced environment. Anyway, just a few zombies are skulking around looking sorry for themselves, and finishing them off will cause the lights to come back on. You can't explain that. There is a ring of shadows right here. So let's go all spec ops and shit and snatch the silver key right out from under the enemy's noses. You can open this door while you're at it. Suck grenade spawn, we won't deal with your fancy shit. The floor here will retract, and you will take a lava bath if you aren't fast enough to cross the bitch. Check it out, the game had nasty ambush all set up for us. Sucked into them we are invisible. And we now have the silver key for good measure. You know what, I feel like trolling the fuck out of this fiend. Come and get me, you balanced prick. Hope you like it down there, cocksucker. Sadly, the platform has retracted, allowing the knight's passage. Crap, where did this fucker come from? Oh well, it doesn't matter now. He's joined the fiend in the sauna. I will inform the royal family to not bother trying to colonize that lava pool. It's just not worth the bloody trouble. Now that we have the silver key, we need to work our way back through the maze to the scrag room. We could head down the ramp in here to fast-track our way there, but I want to make sure that I haven't missed anything in the maze, so bear with me. That closed door in the brown room is where we will come out when we collect the gold key, if you are curious. Okay, there's the gold key door. We are almost at our destination. Wrong way. Here we go. The silver key door is at the far end of this long corridor, and it doesn't look like we missed a thing in the maze. Awesome. So what's on the other side of this door? More maze, of course. Not really, though. This is just a linear path to collect the gold key. The night welcoming committee is coming to say hi, unfortunately for them. I'd rather be left the fuck alone. Around this corner is a spawn, and yet another quad damage. That makes what? 5 total for the level? Holy crap. Look how slow he's moving. I wish spawns were always as lethargic as that. Direct line of sight is what makes them go absolutely apeshit. Anyway, let's take the quad damage.
Quad damage.
I'm not falling for your shit game. Right then, now we have the gold key, so we can head to our final destination. We will take the short path this time through the brown room, since we opened the door on the other side, while we were all spec hops and shit, and this lands us not far from the gold key door itself. I'm not going to pick up the yellow armor, because if I crunched the numbers, the red armor I currently have is providing more protection, so let's just get out of here. So much for your crappy maze. 3 secrets were hidden here, and we got the entire trifecta, like a baseball's. And that will wrap up this episode of Charles Plays Quake. Thanks for watching my stuff as always. And remember, if a spawn rubs up against you, that's sexual harassment.